All right. So I've been working. I've really been putting in a lot of work with trying to understand everything that's needed for me to understand exactly how to work with AI on a more coding level, right? And to actually get to understand the back ends of everything that needs to be done as well. I'm sick and tired of just sitting here and prompting and not understanding what's going on. So what I did was I had Claude actually put me on a path to become a full stack dev. And I don't know if I'll apply for any jobs or if I'll go into that field, but this will actually help me get through everything. As you can see, I've been working it and stuff like that. I have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm coming back because I stopped for a couple weeks and I forgot a lot of stuff. So I'm coming back now and I want to start documenting everything that I'm doing from this point on. But it goes into a lot of stuff like you see all this stuff. So I have all this to do: computers, CSS, responsive web design, certificate exam. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to be taking the exams and everything. You guys can see that, you know what I'm saying, if I fail, if I pass, whatever. But I've gone through this a couple times and here's where I'm at. I mean, here's where I'm at. So I just want to start over and kind of get through it piece by piece and give myself some time throughout the day to actually do it, get it done. I'm thinking probably like an hour a day uh should get me to where I'm supposed to be at. I'm not sure. We'll see. But this is what I got to create right now. This is relatively easy. So yeah, so we can start on this now. All right, boom. Okay, so okay, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's the code that defines the structure and content of a web page. This is your code editor where you'll write HTML. So here I'll be writing HTML. And then you just need to find line number one, which we're already on, and then gotta write this. Welcome to free code camp. Now, if any of you guys are doing this, understand that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to move my mic cord because it's on my keyboard. But if any of you guys have gone through this or will be going through this, just know that everything is case sensitive and you will not get to the next stage unless you do it that way. And I had made some of my notes, some myself and everything because there's a lot of times where I wasn't listening. I mean, I wasn't reading and then paying, like trying to pay attention to it. I was actually rushing through it, and I was getting a lot of these little sections not passing. So, and I started looking, figuring out that it was because things was case sensitive. All right, so all right, we did that. So let's continue. Next thing it wants us to do is go ahead and add some H1s. And it wants us to add the H1 to this line. So that's easy. I should know this by heart. Not looking at this. All right. So got like, I can center that if I want to, the whole 9 yards. So, all right, let's check. All right. Boom. Cleared. All right. Now, this is like the super easy part. You know what I'm saying? Like this, but then there's some other stuff like that is basic memory that I was having issues with. So, okay, so below the H1 element, type the following empty line. Okay, right here, it wants to say full stack. Let's see if it works. Pass that one. All right, boom. On to the next. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So now it wants me to turn the full stack curriculum into X. Same thing that we did with one, but using a this. Check the code. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So below those other two lines, add learn the skill to become a full stack developer. All right. Boom. Okay. Type that in. Now, Anybody who does coding, how do you guys remember what to use, when to use, and like how to actually remember how to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. I need a bigger mind. Actually, you know what? Oh, yeah, shoot. You guys don't need to like right here. All right. All right. But like, how do you guys know what to use, when to use it? Is it just a memory thing, or is it like I don't even know how to ask the question actually. Past that one, so but you guys know what I mean. Like like once you're away from this setting and you're out of this point of learning and you let's say you go to a job, like how do you remember to do all this? You know what I'm saying? Like this is easy, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about when I get deeper into coding, how do you guys remember what to put and when the best time to put it, you know? Let's go ahead and submit that. All right, so let's go ahead and add a paragraph now. So once it's add the paragraph to this actual line three. Now, what I was doing before is I wasn't reading this fully, and I would go to the next line and just start putting in parameters, I guess, call them. Okay, all right. So, all right, so we added a p element. So this is called an element, a p element. Okay, check the code. Next, so you see it's creating it all over here on this side. All right, there are six. There are six heading elements in HTML, H1 through H6. They use to show the importance of a section on your web page. H1 being the most important and H6 being a below the P element, add a H3 heading with the text introducing introduction to HTML. Okay. Here we're gonna go H3. H3. Oh, check the code. Boom. Past that. Okay, to the next one. So I have to remember there are six heading elements. Okay, bet. I should remember that. Why did it space it like that? Notice that each heading looks a little different in the preview. Same with the paragraph. Yes, okay. Add another P element that displays the following text. HTML represents the content and structure of a website. Okay, write this out. I have this habit of how I do things. Let's check the code. All right, that one's good. We're good to go. All right, so the next is add a H3 element. Okay, so now it's kind of moving back a little bit without showing me the examples, and I like that because that helps me. Go check the code, make sure I did it right. Boom, we did it. All right. So next is below your H3, you just add another paragraph element with the text. Okay, paragraph element. So you see, and this is what I mean. I wasn't reading like I was rushing through this. Uh, CSS is used to style a web page. So it's kind of doing two things. It's teaching me two things at the same time. Teaching me what all this is about and teaching me what the code is about as that's that. We're good to go there. I bet. So finally, JavaScript makes your website interactive. Lets you tell the page what to do when someone clicks a button, submit a form, or many other things. The last step in the workshop, add another H3 and P element to the page describing JavaScript. First, add a H3. Okay, off. Add a P element to the follow. P element, Java. Check. H. Oh, what did I do? How did I do this? Passing. That's how. That's how. That's exactly how. All right, bet. So we just knocked out um this section right here. I want to go next. Do I want to go to debug or do I want to save that for like the next? I think I'm going to save that for the next video, you guys. I want to get used to banging out these little projects and stuff like that. So again, I'm Demisi, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.